Yeah, who is this? Hubert, what are you doing, bro? Is it the tree? You hungry? What's going on, guys? My name is Josh FU7KERSON, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're back on FU7KERSON's survival world, and in today's episode, guys, we're heading back outside, and that's because, if you didn't watch last episode, we basically took care of our farms. But today, I want to head back here, back behind the sugarcane farm and wheat farm. I want to start by taking out the stone, but to get back here, I have to chop out this tree. So let's go ahead and chop out this tree real quick. But yeah, I pretty much want to replace the stone with dirt to make it look a little bit neat. After I get that done, I will probably tree chop for a little bit. That is the plan initially. And if I have time today, I might even get into doing a little bit more. This is what we're doing today. I pretty much want to take out all this stone right here. And I mean, I don't know if you guys seen our pickaxe, but we do have a pretty decent pickaxe for this. We have efficiency 3, I think, and then fortune 2. So when I go mining, if this pickaxe is still available and it's not broken, like the durability is still good, I could basically get like diamond and coal, more of it basically. That's what fortune does, right? Fortune's pretty much you just get, you know, more of that item, especially if it's a mineral. I think it only works for minerals, if I'm not mistaken. I know you have Fortune 1, Fortune 2, and Fortune 3, so I mean, obviously we didn't get the best fortune, but I'm pretty satisfied with Efficiency 3. I know Efficiency 4 exists, but I'm just happy that we got a pretty good pickaxe. I usually been rocking with just regular, you know, plain diamond tools or iron tools, so just the fact that we have enchanted tools, honestly a big upgrade, so I'm pretty thankful for the upgrade. But yeah, guys, how are you doing today? Hope you guys are having a good day, and if you hit that like button and consider subscribing. Right now we're about 15 subscribers away from 2,800 subscribers. So I do want to say thank you guys for all of the support you guys are giving to the channel. And yeah, today's going to be a pretty laid-back episode. I don't have a lot going on for the most part. It is storming outside, so I do apologize occasionally if you do hear thunder or hear the rain even, because it has been pretty heavy rain today for some reason. And if you're new to the channel, welcome. Like I said, my name is Josh FU7KERSON. I play a bunch of different games like Minecraft, Phasmophobia, Stardew Valley. I was trying to say Terraria and Stardew Valley at the same time, and that's what came out. And honestly, I low-key like Stardew Valley better than Stardew Valley. Stardew Valley, that hits different for some reason. Whoever made Stardew Valley, get with the program. You're now known as Stardew Valley. But yeah, it's gonna be a pretty laid-back episode. I want to pretty much just do some like around the house type things today. So like I want to basically clean up the area back behind my farms. I also want to do some tree chopping so we can get some more spruce wood, jungle wood. Because eventually the main idea with this is to basically extend our house up another floor. Right now we have 2 floors. Eventually I want to make it go up another floor. I want to build up another floor, have 3 floors in total. Because I want to have 3 floors. I want to have a floor for my food area, dining room area, bathroom that leads down to the caves, which has already been built. I also have an armor area for my armor whenever I get it. The second floor is going to be for whatever I do the most, such as like enchanting tools, armor repair, potion making, stuff like that you can probably expect to see on the second floor. Then the third floor is going to be where I basically sleep and have like my main armor stand for the armor that I'm currently wearing, along with the tools that I currently are going to be using, or are going to be using for the episode. That's going to be where those come into play. I have a lot of things I want to accomplish, and we pretty much have to get going. And I don't want to basically rush, though, at the same time. I want to go at my own pace. That's one thing I do the best. I just take my time and enjoy the game. So let's just do what we can today. Let's be thankful for what we can accomplish. And let's have a great time. But yeah, I do eventually want to just work on my house some more. Right now we have the first floor and second floor already built. I do have to do the interior for the second floor. I also have to build the third floor, do the windows, do the ceiling, do the roof. I also plan on doing like a balcony for the second and third floor to my house. So when the time comes, we'll be able to do that. The second floor balcony, the second floor balcony is going to connect to the ground. The third floor balcony, however, is not. The third floor balcony is going to be just for before basically, you know, going out and doing my intros, checking out the sunset when it gets dark. It's gonna be a pretty good, you know, balcony, I feel like. I just love balconies for some reason. And look at that. Alright, let's go get rid of this granite. So yeah, as you guys can see, we're pretty much moving pretty fast with this. That is what I was expecting, though. This is what I was expecting to happen with my tool. Let's go ahead and take out all the stone that we can, though. Let's also go ahead and start filling in some of this dirt. But yeah, this is what we're doing today. I want to simply just take the time to take out all the stone over here. Eventually, I'm going to chop out some of these trees, and we're going to replace the stone that we're getting from this with dirt. That way it looks a little bit more natural, a little bit more green. And yeah, eventually I also like to extend the perimeter out around our base, because right now our base is pretty big, but I want to make it bigger. Hello Michelle, welcome to the stream. And for those wondering, I am live on YouTube, so I will have a chat occasionally pop in. If you want to be a part of the live streams, you just have to be there when I do it, because after the stream's over, I'm going to delete the stream. I'm only streaming so I have a chat to talk to while I record. This makes it to be a little bit better, a little bit more entertaining, engaging. Sometimes I can bounce off of the stream for, you know, topics to talk about. Oh, you're good. You're fine. Don't worry about it. I don't expect for nobody to be up in here. Honestly, I'm just thankful for that, for the ones that do pop in the streams. I understand that life can get in the way and people have lives and are busy half the time, or most of the time. So it is okay if you can't make my streams. It is okay. I don't feel like it should be held against anybody, you know what I'm saying? I just want to have fun, I want to hang out with my community, and I want to basically just engage with my community as well. This is a pretty good way to do it. So yeah. After we get this hole filled in with the dirt that we are, you know, filling in with it now pretty much, I'll probably chop out some of these trees. I also need to go back here. Let's go ahead and take out the stone back here real quick, because there's a little bit of stone back here we didn't clean up. This will look 10 times better, by the way, than it being just, you know, nasty old stone. I have nothing against stone, by the way. It's just too much. Too much stone can get kind of annoying after a while. We have a lot of stone in our tower. Our tower where our storage is, and our library, and our HQ. Eventually, the goal is to have it to where I have, you know, weekly shoutouts every week. However, you know, it just depends on how active the community is for that. So it'll be hit or miss pretty much, what I'm saying. So whenever I get enough people interacting in the community that want to be involved, I'll do weekly shoutouts for the ones that are really active within the community. So you're pretty much going to take the time to fill in the remainder of this dirt. I should have enough to do this, but if I don't, I would be very surprised. We have plenty of dirt back in the tower though, so it's not going to hurt my feelings. After I get this filled in, I'm going to chop out all the trees back here, so I can pretty much, I guess, grow more. It's a big old process pretty much. We got to have it so we can grow more. Why are you not despawning? This is kind of irritating me a little bit. This tree that I chopped down like 7 minutes ago is still not despawned. I don't know how I feel about that. But yeah, if you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm pretty much just hanging out on my survival world. And for those wondering, this is a solo survival world. I do not play with anybody else on this world. This is pretty much the world I use for content when it comes to playing survival for my Let's Play series. This is my Let's Play survival series, and I'm just doing it for fun. So yeah, let's go ahead and wrap up finishing this hole. We have a little bit left to do, which is okay. After I get this hole filled in, I'm going to probably go to sleep so I can transition into the second half of the episode. These episodes are roughly about 2 Minecraft days. Your base looks amazing. Thank you. I appreciate that. We've been working on this world for about 7 months now. So all the progress you're seeing is, you know, the accumulation of the time we've spent over the last like 7 to 8 months. So everything you're seeing right now had to be terraformed. I had to terraform, I had to fill in dirt. It's a big process, but it's so much better once you get to the point where you have so much done. Alright, let's go and go to sleep real quick. I might stop by the tower after I get up in the morning to drop off all the extra non-necessary things. And yeah, who is this? Hubert, what are you doing, bro? Is it the tree? You hungry? Homie just picks up the tree by the stump and eats it like it's broccoli. I wouldn't be surprised. Hubert is built different. All right, let's go to sleep. Yeah, it is a really long time. I've been on here for about 8 months now. Close to 8 months, if not that. It may be a little less, a little bit more. I don't know. My timeline's a little messed up right now, so it could be less, it could be more. Good morning, Hubert. Also, I didn't say good morning to my pets. I gotta do it. Good morning, Delilah. Good morning, Bluey. Good morning, Whiskers. Good morning, Kika. How we doing? Yeah? Man, tough crowd, tough crowd. Alright, anyways. Always gotta do this as well. Oh my gosh, an apple a day keeps the bad bitches away. Alright, I'm just kidding. Let's go ahead and put that back in here. We're on peaceful, so there's not a reason to have food right now. I do remember you from the last stream. You popped in when I was playing Phasmophobia as well. Alright, let's go ahead and stop by the tower. I need to drop off everything that I'm not using. And it's raining. Not only in Minecraft do I get rain, but I get rain in real life as well. It's insane. It's almost like they're using like echolocation. Like, oh, it's raining in your area? Rain on the game as well. Alright, let's drop off the dirt that we're not using. And then I need to go ahead and drop off the cobblestones up a level. Which is right here. We have... Here's the thing about this. Yeah, we want to drop it off here, I guess. Let's pick up all of this. And let's put it in this chest for now. Because we have a lot going on miscellaneous-wise when it comes to stone. That was back when I was basically, I think, working on the tower, if I'm not mistaken. I should have enough space now. There we go. And then this right here needs to be put here. We also have a place for granite. Granite's in this chest. And then dirt. I'm actually going to keep some dirt on me. And you're probably wondering why. That is because if I tower up, this is a good, resource to use to tower up and down. Saplings, on the other hand, are going to be down a level. Sometimes I have to remind myself where to go to do stuff. Saplings are down here. They should be kind of backed over here, yeah. So yeah, we got oak saplings, spruce saplings, birch saplings, cherry saplings, and then jungle saplings. That's all the saplings we have. I'm actually going to go ahead and drop off all of this. We have mushrooms as well. We'll put mushrooms in the greenery chest. I don't think I'll need mushrooms anytime soon. And then we have wood. We'll keep the wood on us for now. I'm doing okay, by the way. Thank you for asking. How are you doing? But yeah, let's go ahead and go chop down some trees for the remainder of the episode. I pretty much want to just chop out all the trees that are back here. It don't even matter what trees they are. So we'll start with this nice, thin jungle wood tree. And yeah, let's go ahead. What I want to do, I want to use the dirt to tower up. Like this. And make it easier, I feel like. You're doing okay? That's good. So yeah, if there's anything you guys want to see me do in particular, all you have to do is let me know down below in the comment section. I do read the comments. I also try to respond to them in a fast time manner. Just know that I do work a lot, so I apologize if I'm not able to respond right away. But I do try to respond to my comments pretty fast, because I do have time throughout the day to check my phone. So just let me know what you guys want to see me do. Right now we're going to chop out trees because I need the wood for future build projects. Some of those build projects might include, a lighthouse tower, a potion area, some villager houses, villager workplaces. Basically anything house related that I'm currently working on. It's going to be a great time. You're done for school for the year after the next 2 days? That's pretty good. I'm no longer in school. I graduated back in 2020. I have an associate's degree in applied science for the career path I went into, which basically just means I could go take the test whenever I want to. I don't know. I have a different feeling about life right now. I have different passions I want to, pursue, I guess you could say. I've had a lot of changes of heart, pretty much, in the last couple of years. It also just feels like the last 5 years have just flown by. It almost feels like life is just going too fast, It feels like we've died and we're just in a simulation. It's what it feels like, basically. Best way of putting it. You got school on the 18th? Yeah, it's only 2 days from now. Because it is June 16, 2025, and we're about 15 subscribers away from 2,800, which is kind of crazy. back when I started this channel in 2024, around like February, March, beginning of March, I believe, I didn't realize, you know, how much we would truly grow over the last, you know, or over the next couple of years. And like, we're only about, you know, roughly a year and a couple of months into this channel. I think our 2-year will be next February or next March, which is insane. Just to think about it. But yeah, we've done a lot. We've played a lot of Minecraft, a lot of Phasmophobia, Stardew Valley. Also have different games, FNAF content as well, yeah. Kind of crazy. I'm just excited to see where the channel goes. I'm experiencing different games for the first time. Or just for the first time in years. I'm in a pretty good mood though, and if there's any other games you guys would like to see me play, all you have to do is let me know down in the comment section. Like I told you guys, I do read the comments. And if you're trying to get a weekly shout out or be a part of the weekly shout out board, all you have to do is subscribe, join the Discord, or be very active within the community. And if you're not going to join the Discord or subscribe, that's fine. Just be active in the community. You could be entered into the wheel or the contest to get entered into the weekly shoutouts. And I basically just pick random people, but I also do spin wheels every now and then. And you don't win anything, you just get a shout out, which is kind of cool, I feel. I don't know. Alright, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and chop out all these trees over here. Whoa, big boom! Big boom! Alright. Thanks for joining the Discord, I appreciate you. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and chop out the remaining trees before I get off here. We've already been on here for about 17 minutes. That's crazy how fast time goes. It's insane. Yeah, I've seen where you joined. I appreciate the ones that do join the Discord, because I do, you know, use the Discord for a bunch of different things, such as like notifications and voice chat. The Discord's very important to me, but being subscribed is also very important to me. So if you do at least 2 out of the 3, that's something I appreciate when it comes to like new subscribers and new viewers, because it goes a long way with showing your support towards the channel. It shows that you care. Also, just commenting on my videos also shows that you care. It's a good way to get like brownie points for me, really. I'm gonna go ahead and collect some of these saplings so I can continue the inflow of spruce wood and jungle wood. There's a couple of woods that I don't have right now, and that is acacia wood. I don't have dark oak wood. I don't have cherry wood. There's also a couple of other tree types I don't have, I don't think. There's a couple of trees that I can't get unless I'm in like a different biome or a different like dimension, I'm pretty sure. I ain't worried about that right now though. We're not going to the nether anytime soon. I'm pretty much just gonna be doing some side missions, preparing, I guess you could say, for the nether and for the end. Because eventually I will go to the nether. I will try to get netherite armor, get netherite materials, and just basically try to find some spawners for like blaze rods so I can make potions and whatnot. I'm also going to go to the inn, fight the ender dragon eventually. I'm going to delay it as long as I can though, because whenever I do it, it'll be like all these episodes lead to a bigger picture, you know what I'm saying? I could wait for years, or I could be really aggressive and just try to do it right away. I've never beat the ender dragon by myself. With 4,000 hours in the game, true pros realize that, you know, defeating the ender dragon is not the main part about Minecraft. The main part about Minecraft is the fact that it's a sandbox game. When you join the Discord, how do we talk to you? You just type in the chat. You just type in the main chat. On Discord, you have what are called categories and channels. The categories are listed, and then you got channels within those categories. And basically, if it's a text channel, you can text. Mainly in the main chat is where you'll go to chat with me. Unless you have a promotion, like for your own channel or your own content, which I do allow in my Discord, for those wondering. Discord's a very good tool when it comes to a community. It gets everybody together. You can kind of talk to whoever else is in there. I love Discord for the reason that I can just basically talk to my community anytime during the day. I don't got to be on my computer. I can be on my cell phone. So, Not to mention that on console for like PlayStation, you can now also use Discord on PlayStation, which I find pretty awesome. What's your main chat called? It's just main. Called main. Should be able to scroll down and it should be under main. That's where all the main chat happens, hence the name main. Discord can be kind of intimidating for new users, so that's one of the 3 things. Like, if you can't join the Discord, if you just subscribe and you're active, those 2 things alone are a good way to, you know, win me over for a shout out. The Discord's not that big of a deal to me, but if you can do all 3 and, like, you know, join the Discord, subscribe, and then be a good active member, that is the best way. Doing all 3 has a better chance than the ones that just do 1 of the 3 or 2 of the 3. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I see it. You just said hi. I appreciate you. And I apologize for those that can hear my notifications. You might hear like the notifications go off or when somebody chats in my Discord. I don't know. Big boom. Holy crap. I'm scared. I am not safe. So yeah, whenever this axe breaks, I'm actually going to make another axe. And I'm going to enchant it. So I don't know when that's going to be. Let's just go ahead and chop out all the trees. It is getting dark, however, so we need to start wrapping it up today. Now, wrapping it up for the recording, not for the live stream. I want to make that clear. When I'm live and I do these episodes, when I say that, I'm not ending the live stream, I'm just ending the recording. So I'll be doing this from now on. And like I told you guys, if you're in the live stream, you'll be able to chat with me while I'm doing it. But as soon as the live stream is over, the recording will basically stay, but the live stream will be deleted. So it's basically like a one-time thing for the live stream. For the recordings, though, they were going to be edited into videos and uploaded. Alright, look at this. We have a nice, beautiful open area now. We have a couple of trees that are still growing. Thank goodness for peaceful mode, though. Honestly, if it was not peaceful, we would have a lot of enemies chasing us down, trying to kill us. I'm just trying to have a peaceful experience tonight, especially with my ear infection that's going down. I also apologize if my pronunciations are off a little bit. I can't hear myself, so my left ear is pretty much blocked. It feels like I can't hear out of my left ear. I'm sorry, chicken. You were part of the pathway there. Why do you delete your streams? Just for this, not for like Phasmophobia content or any other game. This is you have to be there for the moment type thing. You know what I'm saying? And if you're not here, you're not here. But you'll still be able to watch the recordings back whenever I post them. That makes sense? It's almost like, you know how Markiplier does like Unus Annus, or how he did Unus Annus for his like community, where after the year was over he deleted the channel. Kind of like for this, basically. You have to be there to experience the chat when it's going down. Because after the stream's over, the stream's gone, but the episodes will still be uploaded. Yeah, does that make sense? Alright. We're gonna go ahead and pick up the remaining parts of the saplings that are being dropped. I think this is a good stopping place though. So let's go ahead and head back home. And as soon as I take a nap, the rain will go away and it'll also be a new day. So with that being said, guys, I want to say thank you guys for watching today's episode of FU7KERSON's Survival World. Do me a huge favor though, hit that like button and consider subscribing. My name is Josh FU7KERSON though, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Have a great day. And I apologize for those that can hear my notifications. You might hear like the notifications go off or when somebody chats in my Discord. I don't know. Big boom. Holy crap. I'm scared. I am not safe.